Everyone, it's Yvonne here to do the reading for the lovely sign of Aries. Aries, I will give the little blurb at the beginning. I did check out some things the other day, so if you want to do a natal chart, find out where the planets were when you were born, so you can watch other videos as well. You can do that on Cafe Astrology and download a report. It is free. So when you were born, all the planets aligned. That's why you are who you are today. Um, it's funny because technically two people can't be exactly the same. The planets will be in a different position, whatever else, but it will help you to understand your completeness, your wholeness. So you could be an Aries sun, which means that you identify as an Aries if somebody says, what sign are you? It could be that you have Aries in your moon or in your rising or even in your Venus, but you could have Aries somewhere else in your chart. People sometimes ask me, do you need your time of birth to get a reading? If you want to find out your rising or ascendant, you will need your time. However, it's not essential. You can still do a natal chart without your time of birth. It will give you all the other planets, and mostly they will be accurate. So do it. It's good fun, and it really is quite eye-opening. When I first read mine, it was just full of conflicts. The whole thing was full of conflicts, and I still find that quite fascinating. So, in one place it would sort of talk about me being extremely social and really enjoying the company of others, and in other places it sort of talked about me being a loner and needing my quiet time. But that is who I am. So it was quite interesting. So do yourself a favour, as Molly Meldrum would have said, and have a look. It's good fun. Um, Thank you so much for all of your support, your kind words, your comments on my videos. I always enjoy reading them. Even if it's just to say, if you say thank you to me, it just goes a long way with me. Please watch for scammers. There are scammers around everywhere. They're all over my Facebook pages. I'm deleting at least one a day, and I'm getting a lot more phone calls now. Like somebody actually rang me the other day. A person actually rang me and said, oh, I'm just confirming that you are sending a gift card for $500. I think it was eBay, out to this person. And I said, no, sorry, not me, and put the phone down. So it was wasting your time with me. I didn't do it, and I know how to go back to the website and check rather than getting into that on the phone. But yes, please be watching scammers. If you do want a personal reading with me, you can email me at the aussiegoddess@gmail.com. It's the only place you're going to get me at the moment because my website is down. I am considering putting it back up if it starts to get really busy again, but at the moment it's well within my grasp. Also, I now have memberships on my channel, so if you want to learn how to read the tarot, I've been going on and doing it the same as I run my classes. We're going through the individual tarot cards first with the Rider-Waite tarot, and then we'll start getting into some more interesting stuff. I guess it all is interesting, but anyway, so we are now going to do the reading for Aries. I am using the Celestial Tarot for your reading today. I really like this deck because every card has what sign it aligns with on it. So it's really sort of, if you're interested in astrology with tarot, it's a really good deck to have. All right, Aries, let's see where we're going. Okay, so the first card we have out is the card of Justice, a card I actually really love. It is the card of Libra. I guess because it has the scales, Libra's all about balance, so that's more than likely why it sort of got aligned. When the Justice card comes out, sometimes it can tell us that we're dealing with something legal. We may be going through a settlement, we may be going through a court case, a compensation case, whatever, and it's sort of this, you'll know that the reading sort of sits nicely with that legal energy. It is sometimes a warning to watch that you're not speeding in your car or doing anything illegal, because it might be a time when things get picked up for you. But it also talks about karmic energy. So when I see it, I'm very interested to see what it is about your journey that's going to align with you within the time of the reading. So it could be something like you have that epiphany moment, you have a realization, or you might be understanding somewhere a step on your journey that you need to work on. But it is about balance, it is about sort of justice. For me, very much about justice. We have the Ten of Wands coming out behind that. So the Ten of Wands talks about an ending, a conclusion, a finishing up. Um, you know, this sort of energy makes me feel like perhaps somebody's done their time in jail, somebody's ready to be released or ready to move forward. Maybe you've come out of some sort of contracted agreement with the law. But something is definitely coming to an ending here. We do have the Fool card, so really nicely, that's a new beginning. So there seems to be some sort of leap of faith, and it looks like it could be with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Are you dealing with somebody who had to complete something before you could move forward? They may have been in some sort of detox or working on, you know, an alcohol problem, dealing with something. I feel like it's more like that than perhaps another person. Let me just have a look beyond that. Yeah, we have the Judgment card. There is somebody here, and the Hanged Man. There is somebody here who is coming towards you. This could be totally karmic here, though. Whoever this person is has completed something. Now, it doesn't feel like I've completed a relationship, or it could be a divorce, absolutely, with that card there. But it more so feels to me like they've completed something themselves. So if you were dealing with somebody who had, you know, some sort of problem or issue, even if it was counseling, this person's completed that cycle, and I feel like they want a new beginning. So they will be in contact with you in time. All right, so we have the Four of Cups. Oh, with the Ace of Cups, that's what you want to see. I feel like somehow or another, Six of Wands is the Victory card. What a beautiful lineup of cards with the Nine of Swords. Somebody is really feeling like they want to bring something back from the dead. So I feel like perhaps here some sort of situation may have broken down because somebody may have had emotional problems. Maybe they had some sort of drug or alcohol addiction, but this person's been really working on that and has finalized something here. And it does look like whatever this was, it's come between you here. But whatever it is here, this person is absolutely 100% committed to having a new beginning, especially with that Victory card right next to it. So it's very much the energy of, you know, really wanting to sort of start something up, knowing that whatever they've put behind them now, they can move forward. We do have the Empress coming through here with the Three of Cups. Well, that could say that your person was in another relationship. Five of Pentacles here as well. You may have been separated for some time. That could be 5 months up to 5 years when that card comes through for me. I feel like here that if you're dealing with somebody, because the Three of Cups for me often sort of shows me that there were 3 people in a situation. You may have been waiting for somebody to, it could have been to divorce or separate. I don't think it's been a quick fix though, so 5 months would be probably unreasonable in this situation. So if it is a person who's left a relationship, I would say you may have been waiting up to 5 years here. All right, I do have the Ten of Cups coming through with the Eight of Cups. Look at that. A lot of cups in this reading, a lot of love, a lot of emotion flowing here. And we have the Moon at the end, Pisces, Cancer energy. So you actually have quite a lot of cups energy here. So you could definitely be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. A lot of water. So I feel like here, let's go back to the beginning so I can cover all the messages coming through. Justice card coming through. You could have been dealing with someone who's completed a relationship here with that Ten of Wands. But whatever it is, your person's completed a cycle. So if it's not about a divorce or a separation, it could be that they've completed a cycle in regards to maybe dealing with some of their own issues or problems. You know, sometimes we realize in a relationship that we're not ready because we may be sort of carrying baggage from a last relationship, but we might need time. So if you've been a person who's come out of a relationship, say with a narcissist, you cannot jump back into another relationship. You just could not trust yourself to do that, let alone trust somebody else to treat you well. So, you know, you need that period of time. And for me, that's what it feels like here. I do feel like with the Fool that this person wants a brand new beginning. We do have the King of Cups here, so it gives rise to more of a water sign person coming through. We have the Judgment card, so I feel like with the Hanged Man here, your person may have had a complete change of heart or be ready to start something up, start anew. To me, it feels like a total rebirth, but I don't think it's just a rebirth of this relationship. To me, it makes me feel like this person's been through a whole rebirth themselves. There seems to be quite a lot of talking taking place. There seems to be a lot of conversations about how to move forward. I do feel here that this person is like they're coming towards you with the Ten of Cups and they're leaving the Eight of Cups behind, which means there are two cups there they're bringing towards you. With that Ace of Cups, that to me makes me feel like this person is totally and absolutely smitten and in love with you. So they may have kept contact with you in between, because there is a lot of swords here, which makes me feel like perhaps you have had contact with this person, but possibly they've been unable to. I mean, if they were in, you know, a drug rehabilitation program or a counselling program, it may have taken them a while. So, you know, it's possible your person was in a very violent or aggressive relationship and they had to do some work to get sort of to a point where they could feel they could trust a new relationship, that sort of feeling. 12 on the clock, 12 minutes exactly. Oh, and there it is, all that glitters. Now, there's a little bit of a warning whenever this card comes through for me. It is card 16, so it's a good number. 6 and 1 is 7. But we always say all that glistens, I think is the saying, though. All that glistens is not gold. A need to see beyond the superficial. The desire to don a mask or dress, something up to disguise a true nature, trying to be something you're not, chasing every sparkly new thing. So it could be that perhaps not everything is getting presented to you in this particular situation. That doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It's up to you to perhaps really understand where this person's coming from and get them to be totally honest with you. They may not be ready to talk about their experiences. They may sort of want to sort of let it come out in a way, but I feel like this person needs to speak up and say something if that is the case. It does here, if this is a message for you in the relationship section, it talks about, you know, sometimes, you know, trying to make things all right by pretending that you're not unhappy. When you come into a situation like this, all cards on the table, you're open and honest and you expect the person you're dealing with to be open and honest. You can't hold back. However, there are boundaries there. You don't have to tell people everything, but maybe in regards to this particular sort of situation, it would be really good to open up and talk about what you need to talk about. So don't hold back in that regard. As I said, you don't have to sort of share all your life's details. You know, we all understand that there are boundaries there. There are things we don't need to tell people. But I feel like it's really important with this particular situation to put your cards on the table. So Aries, 14:14 on the clock for you. Aries, that has been your reading for today. Tomorrow I will be bringing you the reading for the lovely sign of Taurus. So I think that's everything. Have a really good day. Thank you for watching.